back in week 2. The Steelers lost the blowout in their previous game against the Ravens. Can Baltimore do it again? Find out next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Love. Short little throw to Ebron. There's a nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. At CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. First carry for James Conner. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Love looking to throw it. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Love. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. 30, 10, and in for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Escaping the... And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter,
blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Love. And they can't bring him down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Love. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turn. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
From the 22, Love. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the save, and it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that is caught for the 2 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jordan Love in this offense ready to get the football back. And he is showcasing that cannon. He's done so effectively. He's got to be kind of scratching his head, saying, hey, I'm using the arm well. We're down right now, though.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out how much more of that arm needs to be used in order to try and get into the lead. They're going to need to do some things maybe on the defensive side.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On second down, Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Play action. It's Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Herbert off of play action. Right back to Brown. This time he's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. His throw incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys there.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. He's doing his job, but the bottom line, they're losing. They've got a deficit to make up here. He knows it.
And quarterbacks who last in this league learn that lesson really early. You may have had a great stat line and felt pretty good about how you played, but if your team didn't win, it almost doesn't matter. And right now, he's adopted that attitude. How do I get better? How does my team get better? How do we find a way to win the game?
He's hoping to lead his team to a successful drive.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And a big rush here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, We see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways, but today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ford. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Love. And this one too low. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ford. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Love now. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Love's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's got room. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great effort there. 79 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down on the scoreboard, you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Back to Brown, this time complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Ravens will extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers.
He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force-feeding him in that way. Get to the half. Kind of reboot. Start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here in the second quarter before they do hit that halftime locker room. Now on 2nd and 13. Love. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, it's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's going to go up top again, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Now it's Patterson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here. And got his man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Here's Herbert. And his pass incomplete. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Love looking to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Now a draw play. This is Conner. Oh, Conner loses it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. And this will be swung out here for Conner. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Zach Taylor's made the decision. So a good decision that time by Zach Taylor. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep, and they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Love. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there on 4th and 10. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Ravens get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Herbert now. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. A big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
3rd and long for Love. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they? He's got a man, complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Play action. It's Herbert. A big play that time through the air. 45 yards. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
The Ravens on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Ravens are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games. Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the 44, Love, quick completion here to Johnson.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Gage with 2 touchdowns on the season.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
PAT up and good by Rosas as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Herbert off of play action. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guy.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down, Love to pass. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing. Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is ever...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Love, short little throw to Ebron. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Oweh make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Love's throw complete there to Johnson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Love. Again, it's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Rosas good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Mike Hughes. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Oh, some strong running. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big offensive explosion.